4 World Cups, 8 World Cup finals, 12 semifinals. No nation in football history has been more consistently successful than Germany. For nearly a century, Germany has been the team everyone fears when the World Cup begins. It doesn't matter whether they're favorites or underdogs. It doesn't matter whether they're playing beautiful football or ugly football. Somehow, Germany always finds a way. But not every German World Cup campaign was legendary. Some ended in glory, others ended in heartbreak, and a few ended in complete disaster. Today, we're ranking every German World Cup campaign from 1934 to 2022, from the biggest failures to the greatest triumphs. And trust me, the number one spot might not be the team you're expecting. Germany entered Qatar hoping to erase the nightmare of 2018. Instead, history repeated itself. After shocking defeats against Japan and a chaotic group stage battle involving Costa Rica, Germany crashed out in the first round for the second consecutive World Cup. For a nation built on consistency, this was unprecedented. Back-to-back group stage eliminations, the lowest point in modern German football. Defending champions, one of the tournament favorites, and yet Germany produced one of the greatest collapses in World Cup history. They lost to Mexico, needed a miracle against Sweden, then suffered a stunning defeat to South Korea. For the first time since 1938, Germany failed to survive the opening stage. The world was shocked. Political tensions overshadowed football. Following the annexation of Austria, German football was thrown into turmoil. The squad lacked chemistry. The tournament ended almost immediately. Germany was eliminated in the first round by Switzerland, a campaign remembered more for politics than football. The reigning world champions arrived in America looking strong, but a quarterfinal against Bulgaria changed everything. Germany took the lead, then collapsed. Bulgaria scored twice. The champions were out, one of the most shocking upsets of the 1990s. An aging German squad entered France hoping for one final run. Instead, Croatia exposed their weaknesses. A brutal 3-0 defeat ended the campaign. The result marked the end of Germany's old generation and signaled the need for major reform. Germany arrived as defending champions. Expectations were enormous, but they never looked convincing. A shocking defeat to Austria ended their hopes. To this day, many German fans still remember that match as one of the country's most disappointing World Cup performances. Only 4 years after the Miracle of Bern, Germany reached another semi-final. They were still among football's elite, but defeats against Sweden and France prevented another appearance in the final. Solid, respectable, but not unforgettable. Germany reached the final despite not playing their best football, and then they met Diego Maradona. After falling behind 2-0, Germany fought back to equalize. The comeback seemed impossible. Then Maradona produced one final moment of genius. Argentina won 3-2. Germany came close, but not close enough. This was the beginning of a new era. Young stars like Müller, Ozil, Khedira, and Neuer announced themselves to the world. Germany destroyed England 4-1, then demolished Argentina 4-0. Their football was fast, fearless, modern. Although Spain stopped them in the semifinals, many believed Germany's future had arrived, and they were right. Few expected Germany to reach the final. Their squad lacked superstar quality, but they had one man carrying the nation, Oliver Kahn. The goalkeeper delivered one of the greatest individual World Cup performances ever. Germany somehow reached the final. Only Ronaldo's Brazil proved too strong. Considering expectations, this remains one of Germany's most impressive tournament runs. Germany's first ever World Cup, and they immediately finished third. For a debut tournament, it was remarkable. The foundation of a future football powerhouse had been laid. Many historians consider this Germany's most entertaining team. Led by Franz Beckenbauer and Gerd Müller, Germany reached the semi-finals. Then came the legendary clash against Italy, the game of the century. 5 extra time goals, relentless drama. Germany lost, but football won. Germany reached the final. Then came perhaps the most controversial goal in football history. England's Geoff Hurst struck the crossbar. The ball bounced down. Was it over the line? The debate continues nearly 60 years later. England lifted the trophy. Germany was left wondering what might have been. Before 2006, German football was struggling. Many believed the nation had fallen behind. Then Germany hosted the World Cup. The tournament transformed everything. A young team captured the country's imagination. The atmosphere was unforgettable. Germany finished third, but more importantly, they rediscovered their identity. Without 2006, there may never have been a 2014 triumph. This campaign had everything: drama, controversy, and one of football's greatest semifinals. Germany faced France in a match that became legendary. After trailing by 2 goals in extra time, Germany fought back, then won on penalties. It remains one of the greatest World Cup matches ever played. By 1990, Germany had suffered 2 final defeats in 8 years. This time was different. Lothar Matthäus led one of the strongest squads in football history. Germany dominated throughout the tournament. When they finally defeated Argentina in the final, it felt inevitable, a perfect ending to an incredible generation. Hosting the World Cup, facing Johan Cruyff's Netherlands, the inventors of total football. Many expected the Dutch to win. Instead, Germany showed resilience, discipline, and clinical finishing. The hosts became champions, one of the greatest victories in football history. Hungary entered the final unbeaten in 4 years. They had humiliated Germany 8-3 earlier in the tournament. Nobody gave Germany a chance, nobody. After just 8 minutes, Hungary led 2-0. The match looked over. Then football history changed. Germany fought back, won 3-2, and completed one of the greatest upsets ever seen. The Miracle of Bern wasn't just a football victory, it became a symbol of national recovery after World War II. This is the Germany most fans remember. Peak Neuer, peak Miller, peak Kroos, peak Lahm. And then came the semi-final. Brazil, at home, in front of the entire world. Germany scored once, then twice, then 5 times, in just 29 minutes. The scoreboard read 7-1. Football had never seen anything like it. Germany completed the tournament by defeating Argentina in the final. Many consider this the greatest German team ever assembled. You might think the answer is 2014, and many fans would agree, but for historical significance, for the impossible odds, for changing a nation's football identity forever, the number 1 spot belongs to 1954, the Miracle of Bern. Because trophies are remembered, dominant teams are remembered, but miracles become immortal. No German victory transformed football and a nation more than the triumph in Switzerland. It wasn't simply Germany's first World Cup. It was the campaign that created German football itself. Germany's World Cup story is unlike any other. From the Miracle of Bern in 1954 to the heartbreaks of 1966 and 1982 to the unforgettable glory of 2014, every generation of German football has left its mark on the game. Some campaigns ended with trophies, others ended with tears, but together they created one of the greatest World Cup legacies football has ever seen. Now, the question is yours. Which German World Cup team do you think was the greatest of all time? Was it the Miracle Makers of 1954, the Champions of 1974, the Warriors of 1990, or the Unstoppable Machine of 2014? Leave your ranking in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football stories, rankings, World Cup history, and the greatest moments the beautiful game has ever produced. Until next time, keep the football passion alive, and I'll see you in the next video.